Well, Airbnb is diving into a new world of experiences with its Icon category, offering experiences ranging from staying in Carl's house from the Pixar film Up to joining a live room session with Doja Cat. Here with more on the latest business expansion is Airbnb Chief Business Officer Dave Stevenson, joining us from LA. This is a fun one, Dave, for sure. You know, we've talked, for example, last year with the Barbie house. You've gotten a lot of buzz around some of these offerings. Now you're making this a category. Why move in this direction?
Yeah, you're exactly right. I mean, the success of the Barbie Dream House last year, the Shrek Swamp, we felt like we could do so much more, make many more icons, have more routine drops. We have 11 of them that we announced today. You know, we announced Kabi Lame, the Up House, the X-Men. It's super exciting what we're doing.
Dave, you have moved over positions. We've known you as the CFO of Airbnb, but now you are the Chief Business Officer. I mean, that's a category that was created specifically because you're looking at growth opportunities now for Airbnb after being hyper-focused on the stays that we've known the company for. Where are the opportunities as you see it right now?
Well, there's so much opportunity for growth. We have huge opportunities here in North America, but internationally too. And one of the amazing things that we can do with these icons is actually bring amazing events and stays that people can do that are exciting to different geographies. Like we have Janvi Kapoor, who's in India, and she's Bollywood royalty. We also have Fade, who's a Latin American Rakuten superstar, and you're going to be able to actually go on tour with him for a week. So these are ways that we can engage customers from all around the world and drive additional growth in the business. So we're really excited about how icons can drive growth.
In many ways, this is about sort of the transition that we've seen within Airbnb, or expansion, I should say. It was about sort of stays, maybe staying for something that's a little cheaper, to experiences. You've really leaned into that more and more. As you look at the additional growth tentacles you can tap into for revenue, what are some of the offerings that you're considering?
Well, I think the start with icons shows you that we can do so much more than stays. You know, we've talked about how we can branch into experiences, which we've had for a number of years, where you can do some unique things in communities all around the world when you travel. We've talked about how we can expand into services in the future. So this is just one way that we can show how we are doing so much more than just stays on Airbnb.
Dave, you always have a good pulse on where the travel sector is right now. You know, we're, May 1st here. Certainly a lot of people already made their travel plans for the summer, but what does that outlook look like right now?
Yeah, you know, it's been amazing what people have been traveling. You know, in COVID, people traveled nearby. As COVID receded, people started traveling by air. Now they're crossing borders. We have people that are excited to kind of travel all around the world. You know, we have a big pickup of travel in Latin America, which is one of our fastest growing regions, and now Asia is, you know, picking up as more people are kind of traveling around the region. So people are excited to travel. They're prioritizing experiences of getting together with family and friends over other kinds of events of buying things. So we couldn't be more excited about the summer travel season.
Finally, Dave, before I let you go, I mean, there's a number of offerings here in terms of the icons. Prince's house in Minneapolis, one that caught my attention, but I'm curious. I'd imagine you probably visited some of these. What's the one that you would maybe point out for those who are looking to book?
Well, I visited a couple. The Musée d'Orsay is going to be amazing because we're one of the sponsors for the Summer Olympics in Paris. Being able to stay, see the actual opening ceremonies in Paris as it moves down the Seine River, that's going to be incredible. But I also am a huge fan of Prince from the mid-'80s, 40-year anniversary of the Purple Rain movie. So that's one I'm excited about too. You're going to actually be able to hear previously unreleased tracks that no one has ever heard before and sleep in Prince's Purple Rain home. It's going to be incredible.
Dave Stevenson with Airbnb, the new Chief Business Officer. They're joining us from a lively event in LA. I appreciate your time today.
Thanks for the time. Thanks for having me.